Hello everyone. I am going to be doing, I guess, a reading for all signs. And this is just going to be trying to tap into the new moon in Capricorn energy. The new moon in Capricorn energy is still here. When there's a new moon or a full moon, the energies of it we can sometimes feel a day or two before and after. So if you haven't done your new moon intentions, there is still time. Okay, there has been tremendous movement. There is energy shifts. People are reporting, Kundalini awakenings. If you don't know what a Kundalini awakening is, please Google it. At some point when I have time, I will do an entire video dedicated to the Kundalini experience, I guess. I don't know how else to put it. It's because it's a lot. There's no way I can talk about this right here and right now. But for myself, I also believe that I'm undergoing the Kundalini awakening. And, it's exciting because once that becomes unleashed or unlocked, once she becomes awakened, it's a whole new world after that. It is all about infinite wisdom, and it truly does live in all of us. So let's go ahead and start tapping into the energies. Today is January 17th, 117. If you guys follow me on Instagram or on YouTube, you guys know that the numbers 118 have been coming up a lot. That would be tomorrow. 118 is also, as for some other people, they're saying it's birthdays for them, and it's other things that are significant. So it's going to be significant to everyone, but I believe that the energies are just very, very, see, one came out already, very, very relevant. Okay, and it's about new beginnings. Now, I bought this new deck, and I have to shuffle them a different way. As you guys know, if you watch me, this is not the way I normally shuffle out my cards. But because they're so thin, I cannot shuffle them the other way. So I've already used them several times yesterday, and trust me, I already have the connection with the cards. Okay, even though I am shuffling a different way. The very first card that we have, oopsie, is the Sun. And then we also had these four come out. I'm going to stop there. This is I know people are going to ask, this is the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. Now with the Sun, it's a whole new fucking day. A new day is on the horizon, as Oprah Winfrey has stated in her speech. For some of you guys, this is literally going to bring a child from this union. Okay, if you can see that right there. She's holding a child. I feel that May is going to be a very big deal as far as pregnancies occurring, because around April, May, because it will bring Aquarian children. And there's something about there's something about the world needing more Aquarian children. And I believe from April till May, around that time period, a lot of people will be getting pregnant so that they can birth Aquarian children. Now, the Sun is also about growth, right? Because as we know, the Sun is essential to all living things. It's growing pains that have been happening, okay? It hasn't been fun. It has not been easy, okay? For a lot of you guys, you're still trying to fiddle with it. You're trying to control it. And the only advice I can give you is to release the control, surrender to it. The union will happen, okay? Whether you fuck with it or you don't. The only thing you need to be concerned about here is, have you done the work? That's all you need to be worried about. Have you healed? Have you paid off your karmic debt? Have you learned your karmic lessons? Other than that, honey, buckle up, okay? That's all you can do. So, muddy water is best cleared by leaving it alone. When I got this new deck, I realized that there are a lot of cards where the lotus flower is like front and center. And as you guys know, the lotus flower grows in muddy water. And yesterday when I was channeling, the analogy came to me that the lotus flower here is like this union. Okay? The union has not been easy. It has been rough. It has been murky. But something very beautiful is starting to grow from this. And I just talked about this yesterday, how ironic I thought it was that, you know, at Sephora, they give little samples out, right? And I had gotten this Versace little perfume sample, and it's the Bright Crystal, particular Versace perfume. And I thought, oh, okay, great, blah, 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 yeah. And then on Monday, I come across the Crystal Visions Tarot. And I knew it wasn't by accident because the pictures just completely drew me in. And then yesterday I was saying, or was it last night on my, live Instagram, that it's very weird. This crystal thing has been following me now the past maybe a couple days to a week. And yes, obviously it's all about crystal clear and all this shit. We get it, but crystal clear what? And then this morning I realized it goes hand in hand with the lotus flower muddy water reference. That the muddy water has cleared and now everything is crystal clear. It's time. It's time. Because I've done the work. It's going to be different for all of you. For myself, they're telling me, Missy, the muddy water has cleared. It's crystal clear now. Look. Muddy water is best cleared by leaving it alone. It's a quote by Alan Watts. The Two of Swords, as you guys know, is about indecision about something. It is also about being blinded to something. This is about somebody that has the blindfolds on and refuses to make a decision. They refuse to decide. They refuse to see something here. Death. Some of them refuse to see this rebirth, this transformation within themselves, within this particular union or relationship. For some people, they're fighting this transformation. They're fighting the death, their own transformation. They're fighting the Kundalini awakening also. Death can be for a Scorpio. But this is quite symbolic. This is about new beginnings. And new beginnings only can come through endings. Endings. What new beginnings shall come? We have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is new beginnings in communication. This can be the truth and clarity, as in crystal clear water. Ace of Swords. God, look at these roses. That's love blooming. It's here. It's actually blossomed. It's actually here. And again, this is going to be different for everyone depending on how far along you are on your journey. This is for those of you that now the muddy water has cleared and you can actually see this beautiful flower. You're going, oh my God, where did that come from? How did that fucking happen? Growth. How did it happen? It happens by leaving it alone. How does a wound heal? It heals by you leaving it the fuck alone. You stop picking at the motherfucker, right? And I apologize, I swear in my readings. So if swearing offends you, I apologize. Please click the fuck off. I do not censor myself during readings, and I apologize. I usually say this at the beginning of every reading, and I forgot. Sorry. It is what it is, you guys. Something's here. Something has grown. And it has grown organically. It has grown on its own. Communication is coming in. Communication is coming in. The truth and clarity is going to be happening. Okay, with the Kundalini awakening, people are going to start getting glimpses into their past lives, right? They are going to be able to tap into this whole another set of gifts, I guess is what you want to call it. It's going to be knowledge. So with that, there's going to be a lot of realizations coming, okay, for people. That's why we keep saying there's awakenings happening, there's awakenings happening, there's awakening, because people are waking up. The veil, as I said, from a couple of weeks ago, is being lifted. Things are clear, crystal clear. It is going to be communication that some of you guys have been waiting for. Some of you guys have been giving up on this communication. 8 of Cups. Some of you have walked away. Remember I said death, endings bring new beginnings. And what have I been saying all this time? What is the one thing that some of us needed to do because we were stuck in some shit that wasn't serving us? What was the one thing? It was the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups, the act of walking away and claiming and saying to the universe, I deserve better than this. I will not sit and wait in this stagnant, muddy fucking water. I refuse. I can't see what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to surrender and release this in love and light. And I'm going to focus on myself. And I'm going to continue healing. And I'm going to be the 9 of Pentacles energy, which will then turn into the Queen of Pentacles. And I will stack my coins. And in turn, I will allow this to organically develop and manifest, because I trust that what is meant for me will never pass by me. For some of you, the 8 of Cups was the key to this new beginning here. It was, because with endings come new beginnings. It's a new cycle. It's a whole new chapter for people, right? Close the past. It's not serving you. It's not serving you. The 8 of Cups is saying, I love you, and I'm attached to this particular person, or I'm attached to this situation, or I love my job, or I feel comfortable where I'm living, but you're settling. So it's like you're walking away from something that you're settling for, or you're walking away from something that is absolutely not of your greatest good, your highest good. It's claiming and saying, I am going to walk away. No matter how hard this is, I deserve better. And that act alone creates all of this new beginning. That act alone creates this reunion with the 3 of fucking Cups. I have been saying it, that this new moon from now up until the next full moon, it's going to be a very, I almost want to use the word magical time period here. Magical. Because I feel something's going to be occurring within that about 2-week time period. With the new moon in Capricorn, it's brought in some type of an activation, like a switch has happened. And maybe the switch is just that the Kundalini awakenings are happening, so people are coming to realizations, and that's what it is. It's very hard to say, and we all have our own theories. Again, what's a 6 to me on the opposite side of me is a 9 to you. So just, leave it at that. There will be reunions coming. Reason to celebrate. The masculine, the feminine, and source energy, the 3 of Cups. Infinite. 6 of Cups, holy fuck. Jesus Christ, the 6 of Cups is something from the past coming back. Reconciliation. Oh my gosh. And you see with the new moon, this is also about memories too, is what I'm feeling from this card. Someone's remembering past lives with this 6 of Cups. Because the 6 of Cups, yes, it's a soulmate card. Yes, it means someone's coming back. It's the reconciliation card. At the same time, though, when I look at this card, it's almost as if in this flash of light right here, in my dreams, it's like almost like in my dreams, I can see past lives is what I feel like it's symbolizing for people. People are getting glimpses of their past lives either through the daydream state or through dreams. It is... I'm almost speechless. See that little girl? I'm telling you guys, this union will bring upon indigo children. This union between these two souls that are infinite, as we talk about, right? Saying they're twin flames, they're soulmates, whatever it is you want to call it. All I know is that really the labels doesn't matter. What it is still what they consider the twin flame. It's just, to myself, I don't believe there's only a set number of them. And I believe that the label is what we have to drop, and we just have to believe that it is love and that we are one. So yes, I'm speaking of this union between this other soul that you have had infinite lifetimes with, meaning every single lifetime. There is no beginning, there is no end. We also have other soulmates that we fall in love with and, you know, we've had lifetimes with. This is different. This connection is the one where we are speaking of, that's also AKA, also known as twin flame, meaning this is it. This is the infinite union. You've always been together in every single lifetime. And they're remembering this. Whoever was sleeping, whoever was unaware, they're remembering this. This is coming to them. I'm telling you guys, from the new moon right now up until the full moon, there is going to be, and then the full moon will bring about something else. By the full moon time, there will be reunions happening here. There will be. There will be communication coming in. There will be reunions. Now, don't get too disappointed if when the communication comes in, it ain't asking for your fucking hand in marriage. I mean, for Christ's sake, please take one step at a time. It may not be exactly that. Okay, it might not. But I can assure you, let's see here. I can assure you it'll be worth waiting for, though. Knight of Cups. This is what that will bring. The communication will bring that of when the reunion happens, someone offering a cup. You have to remember now too, this is going to be something where you guys have been through some shit. That's why the water was muddy. Honey, it was dirty. It was messy. So when they come back, it's almost like a start over. Almost as if it's a brand new relationship, but it's not. It's a renewal. They're coming in and they're offering this cup. Again, full moon. You see the full moon in there? And the Three of Cups, the actual reunion, there's a full moon in there again. I'm telling you guys, it's not by accident I got this deck, because I feel that there's so many new messages I received through this deck and the pictures. It's amazing. This is what will come. This is what will be offered. And it may not be offered right away. And I don't want you guys getting all fucking frenzied and have your panties and your damn underwear, boxers, and your briefs and shit going up your ass. Okay? It will happen. Allow it to happen organically. And for those of you that this is not for, because this is either not your journey in this particular lifetime, or because of free will, you know, fucking it up, because again, you got to do the work. So, if the work is not done on either side, this will not happen. Seven of Pentacles, it's the waiting game. There is this, it's like the waiting room. From now until this happens. Some of you guys have already had a little bit of slight communication come in within the past 2 weeks, but it's been fucking slight. And it has thrown you off too, saying, a lot of my clients are going, Missy, they came in and said something really odd and it was just strange, and then they went back into hiding. They're in the waiting room. Seven of Pentacles, this is waiting. Waiting for your fruits to harvest. Waiting for something to happen. This is like the Hanged Man energy. It's not suspension. This is like you're waiting to be called to see the doctor. It's that feeling I get. Like I'm sitting in a waiting room. I'm just waiting. You know your name is going to be called. There's no doubt to that, right? It's not like, oh, will it? I'm not sure. No, you're in the office. You're waiting. You know your turn is coming. You're just sitting there and you're waiting. You're trying to be patient, waiting for your name to be called. This is what it is. It's like we're waiting for this. We know it's going to happen, but we're just waiting for our name to be called. Seven of Pentacles energy, waiting. Not waiting in vain either. For some of you guys, yeah, I mean, maybe that might be the case. You're in denial about, you know, how much work you've actually put in. And that's what I want you guys to do. Make sure you put the focus on yourself. Now, I always say this. People who watch my videos and don't agree with my shit, what they do is they spend a whole heaping amount of time leaving some low vibrational comments on my videos. When really, honey, please save that time to turn it and put that attention back on yourself to make sure that you are in this position right here to collect this fucking harvest and abundance. Okay? We want to have tunnel vision on ourselves. So keep that attention on you, boo. Have you healed? Are you good to go for this? Okay? Tunnel vision on our motherfucking selves. We ain't worrying about nobody else here. We ain't worrying about labels. We ain't worrying about all these different details in the 3D world. We're worrying about, where am I on this journey vibrationally? Where am I as far as my karmic debts and lessons go? Worry about you. I can tell you right now, honey, that will be the key to everything. Okay? Now, the waiting game is happening for us, right? The Empress. The birth of something new. I told you guys, pregnancies are going to be huge coming up. Huge in freaking April, May, to bring upon Aquarian children. These children will be indigo children. If you don't know what it is, Google it. It is essential for the world to have indigos. It really is. In this age of Aquarius. Aquarians are also, like I said, the number one free thinkers of the zodiac. They're also very highly intuitive too, and they're very intelligent. So it would be of no surprise that the universe would want not to be biased over every sign because I'm a fucking Aquarius. But it's the truth. It is the age of Aquarius. It makes sense that they would want indigo children to be Aquarius. The Empress is also about the feminine. It's the number 3 also with the Empress. But this is about the divine feminine. This is about getting in touch with yourself, divine feminines. They're saying get ready. Get ready. You got a clean house is what I'm fucking hearing. Whether it's the divine, just take it as it resonates, okay? Because just because you're a female doesn't mean that you are the divine feminine. You could be the masculine. It just depends on the energy. They're saying clean house. They're coming. Not clean house because it's the feminine and you the motherfucking housewife. I just thought of that. It's not why. Clean house meaning get ready. It's coming. You know, for for feminines, I feel like they have the ability to hold on to things more than, you know, the masculine energy. They tend to, you know, hoard energy and you know, hoard little things. And right now it's about releasing and letting go and making room for things to flow freely. That's what I think they mean, because, you know, it's the truth. Masculines don't really do that. Feminines do. You know, feminines are a little more sensitive in that aspect too. Oh, geez. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about resting, retreating, and meditation. Look at how gorgeous it is in this picture. We talk about this. We're going to go back to the waiting room here in the Seven of Pentacles. And how I said you got to worry about your own shit. And you have to put the focus on you and be tunnel vision on yourself. During the Seven of Pentacles energy, in the waiting room, this is what we should be doing. See the white background for me? Feels like it's a purification. It truly is. It's a purification. It is of cleansing. It is of releasing, purging, letting go. This is what they mean by cleaning house. It is of getting ready, purging, getting yourself to be crystal clear. 4, stability. 4s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 11, new beginnings. Oh, the High Priestess. Oh my gosh, I can't. I love it. High Priestess is all about your intuition. I mentioned this, I think, the other night, 2 nights ago, it could have possibly been, when I was live on Instagram, that I felt that the High Priestess, and you guys know if you watch me, she is very spiritual. I truly believe that as the divine feminine, we need to be able to shift very easily back and forth between the 4 queens and the High Priestess. And I don't believe that we need to necessarily shift into the energy of the Empress, because I feel that the Empress for us represents the divine feminine. And that's kind of our energy just all the time. Either you're the divine feminine or you're the masculine. You don't need to shift into the masculine or the feminine. That's what you are. So that's why I don't feel that we necessarily shift into that particular energy. But I do feel that it is essential for us to be able to shift very effortlessly, like we're driving a standard vehicle, into the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Swords, alongside the High Priestess. Now, you know, the High Priestess, when I look at her, I see trust, because she's so trusting of what is meant for her will never pass by her. She is also cool, calm, and collected, and she never gets her feathers ruffled. This is about, during this waiting room period, the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, this is about trusting your intuition, but this is also about being more spiritual. And I talked about that in one of my other videos, that in the age of Aquarius, we are trying to shed a lot of the 3D way of life and thinking and going more into the 5D, which is more about spirituality. And that's what this represents. The High Priestess, she does hold secrets too. She does. Not in a malicious way or anything. She holds some secrets. It's almost like she is an oracle. She is like a prophecy. She's the prophet delivering a prophecy. But she picks and chooses, because some things she knows is just meant for her. You know, you see in her staff right here, she has a crystal ball. Like I said, sometimes she gets messages downloaded, channeled to her. And it is for her own journey, not to share with the world. And some things are to share with the world. She trusts that this will come in divine timing. How beautiful is that? Okay. New moon energy in Capricorn. New moon energy. Beautiful cards here. There will be a lot happening. And you know, the more we keep reading, if I read too close together, it's the same messages and it's the same type of cards, because it is what it is, right? It's the same shit, because it's the same energy we're in. That's why I tell you guys, don't get readings too close together, right? Because what can happen is, you know, we're just going to read the same energy. So if you're a client of mine, you know how I feel about that, that I feel that you should definitely wait on, you know, getting a reading from me back to back. Getting a reading from someone else close together, I mean, whatever, that's up to you, because not all of us channel the same messages, you know, and not all of us have the same style. So, you know, whatever is resonating with you and whatever feels good to you. I'm just going to pull a few cards by the Angel Answers Oracle Cards deck by Doreen Virtue. Okay. Stop, they're saying stop. No. The situation will improve. So for some of you guys that are, I know what this is for. This is the message for those that are giving up. This is a message for those that are giving up, that are losing faith, that are losing hope. Look at what's on the bottom of this deck. Listen to your intuition. The High Priestess was the last card that we pulled. This is for those that are giving up. They're saying the situation will improve. Hang on. Reconsider. And no, don't give up. Now, I want you guys to trust your intuition on this, who this message is for. For some of you guys, you're hanging on to something that it's not this true union. It's not. For some of you guys, it's a fucking karmic soulmate that you've had maybe like 2 lifetimes with. And there's just some karmic shit that needs to be worked out. Okay? That's for you to decide. And that's why you guys will come to people like me, for us to kind of give you a little bit of insight on this. Whether we feel this is it or it's not, you know? And sometimes it's just up to you, and it's up to you to figure this out, because that's part of your journey. So This is for those of you guys that this is the true union, right? The yin to your yang, this infinite soul that you've been together with from, you know, the beginning of creation, that are giving up because for whatever reasons, let's say that person's taking too long to heal. Let's say you're just fucking impatient. The situation will improve. Reconsider, and whatever you do, they're saying no. But this is only for that group. This is not going to be for this group up here that's like A-okay and everything's moving along perfectly. This is for those that have given up. And I feel like a very huge handful, excuse me, I shouldn't say even handful, a very huge portion of people are getting there. They're going, this is not happening. It is just not happening. Hold on and have faith that it will. Everything is energy. It's law of attraction. You need to believe, right, that it will happen. Something wants to come out immediately. Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. We had the Empress. The Empress is also about mother energy. It's the feminine, right? This is about love. And here we have again mother, the mother energy. This is for the feminines. Nurturing. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Pray to the angels. They are on standby. They are waiting. Pray to Mother Mary. Mother Mary has 3 roses also. Source, divine masculine, divine feminine. The Empress card, if you can see it, 1, 2, 3. Have faith. Have faith. If you lose hope, you will reflect your energy onto this other person, this other half of you, right? Your polar opposite, the other soul that you have been with through all of these lifetimes. If you give up, they will feel it. They will feel it. Giving up and being pessimistic about it just out of impatience and that type of feeling is different than this 8 of Cups energy, right? This 8 of Cups energy is releasing something and saying, I am trusting that what is meant for me will come. And it's releasing in love, light, and peace. This energy down here is not releasing in that. This energy right here is almost like a fuck it. Fuck it ain't gonna happen. Fuck it. It's that type of energy. You see the difference? There's a very big difference here. This energy is giving up and doing it out of negativity. It's not out of peace, love, and light. It's not. If you want to walk away from it because it is not serving you, then you have to do it in a particular energy, in a way, in a certain way. This is different. I can feel the energy from this one. This one is almost a tantrum. They're saying, fuck this, fuck him, fuck this, fuck that. I'm not going to do this anymore. And it's very low vibrational here. In here, when we release and surrender, it is in high vibration because we are just saying and taking on the energy of the High Priestess to say, I trust that if this is going to happen, it's going to happen. But if it doesn't, well, bring me somebody that's going to be a vibrational match to me. Okay, that's the difference here, you guys. All right, I think we're going to end this particular reading. For those of you that want to follow me on social media, Facebook and Instagram, it's under Saltwater Heals Tarot. I do try to go live on my Instagram, at nighttime, and I pull some cards for people, and we talk about other things that, we talk about our personal experiences and what's happening on our journey. If you would like a personal reading from me, please click on the box below for all of my information. If you are a Capricorn, your readings are coming to an end. The sale, your sale will end January 19th. So please take advantage of that offer. Aquarius, your readings are already on sale. Okay, so here we have it. This is the energy. This is where we're at right now. We have 2 groups that we have tapped into today. Two groups, 2 energies. This bottom one, thank you that Source finally tapped into, you guys, because, I don't want the people that are watching that are feeling this way to watch this and go, fuck that, I already did it. It didn't come. It's not happening. I already ate a cup stick. I walked away. It's not happening. It's the way you ate a cup stick. You ate a cup stick because you was doing it out of fear, out of anger. You were not doing it in the way of surrendering out of peace, love, and light. There's a difference. So I'm hoping that this message here today is going to be able to almost save a lot of you guys and change your vibration and your way of thinking. It is all about perspective. Remember, let this happen organically. Muddy water is best cleared by leaving it alone, okay? Anyways, you guys, I want to thank you so much again for your support. For those of you on this journey, we are all in this together, remember? I am that I am. So until next time, I hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed day. Sending lots and lots of love and light and lots of blessings. Love you.